the two sides of your baseline of feeling. So this is something that's not talked about a lot, so let me explain. So there's times where you get very happy or very sad, but you always end up at the same place after a while. A baseline for how you feel. And what side are you on? You gotta think about that, because there's three places you can land. You can land above, which is content. You can land in the middle, which is about neutral. And you can land below, which is depressed. And this is a line that can be crossed. Now obviously everyone knows what side they want to be on. So if you feel depressed all the time, you might be on the lower end, and that's not a genetic thing for the mass majority of people. Depression rates have gone up so high in the most recent times, and it has to be an environmental thing because it has not always been like this. There was a point when I was depressed and very suicidal. And during that period of my life, I played video games all day, watched porn, isolated myself in the world and stayed awake all day, and then slept for days on end. And when I look back, I see those actions and how they fed into this depressive state. Now I can see why I was depressed and sad back then. It's because I was doing the wrong things. I was doing these hyper-stimulating activities that made everything else in life not enjoyable. We are in a point in this world where you have to make the right choices, or else you are going to have to struggle with these things. You got to make sure you don't watch like TikToks and all these things that stimulate your mind to a crackhead level. You can still do it, but you cannot overindulge, and it's a very fine line nowadays. It's really easy to get sucked into it because they are built to be addicting. So if you look around and you're not getting joy from small things like conversations, seeing nature, stuff like that, maybe it's time to take a step back and look around on why you are not getting happiness from this. It's very possible that you are not getting happiness because these other things are feeding you so much dopamine that other things just can't compare. So this is going to be something I'm just going to have you guys think about a little bit, okay? Think about how you feel while you're watching TikToks or YouTube videos, like YouTube Shorts, any of those crazy things that they have nowadays. And then think about how you feel when you're reading a book. I bet one feels pretty boring. And you know why that is? It's because they're not built the same, but they have very different value, and one has a lot more value than the other. I'm gonna leave it up to you guys to decide which one has the value. So, I challenge you guys just to check your side. If you're feeling depressed, if you're on the wrong side of the baseline, take a step back, cut out some things out of your life, go for a walk, start exercising, eat healthy, sleep right, and do all the right things and see if you can cross that line to the better side. And just remember, only you can do it.